We really were talking about in part one, how to move the thinking from the transaction known as the sale of a home,
right,
to the professional service as an advisor.
Yes. And then, of course, if you do that effectively, the next time I'm in the market for a home, guess who I'm going to come talk to, right? I'm going to come back to you because you've established this ongoing sort of value prop for me. So I will say one thing that is really important in loyalty is it's not about getting the sale today. That's important to us, but loyalty is saying I'm establishing the thread here that will carry forward so that you return to me and also you refer other people to me. I did want to definitely talk a bit about, how do you do referral effectively? So as you start to build your tribe, at some point, ideally, you're going to ask them, I would love it if you would refer people to me, or I would love it if you know somebody. And first of all, if you're not doing that, start doing that, right? That's just sort of key, like begin to do it. Don't hesitate. Don't be afraid that that's not something you should be asking people to do. People want to provide value to their network as well. And so if they can refer you. I think the mistake that people generally make is the first thing they think about when doing referral is, well, how do I get you to do it? All right, Diane, I want you to tell everybody how awesome I am. How do I get you to do it? And I've come up with some little bribe for you.
Right.
That's the mercenary loyalty kicking back in, my sense of like, well, I've got to pay you to do it. The problem with that is it can work okay, but frankly, if the person being referred, one thing, if they know that you're being paid in order to give the referral, it might make it seem a little less sincere, right? People don't always share that info, but if they do, I might wonder, like, is this really a great referral? So here's one tip I can suggest is think about what we would actually call a prosocial reward. Prosocial. Yeah, it's a term that psychologists use, but prosocial. And what that is I do provide a benefit for referral, but it's a benefit that when I say, if you refer somebody to me, you give that person this benefit. You give it to them, right? So if you think outside of real estate for a minute, it might just be like, hey, if you refer somebody to the business, when you refer them over, you can tell them the first thing they do is 50% off, but you're giving that benefit to them and you can choose who to give that to. In the real world example, that is Blue Apron, the meal kits that come to your house. Every week that you purchase Blue Apron, you earn a free week to give to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And so lots of people get introduced to Blue Apron through a free week, but not because Blue Apron gave them a free week, but somebody who was using it, who knows them, said, it came up in conversation, like, oh, I use Blue Apron. It's really cool. I love it. Do you want to try it? Like, I can get you a free week. So what happens in that exchange? The person who made the referral on your behalf gets to be seen as the person with inside knowledge. That helps them. They look like they know something you don't know. They're able to hand a benefit off to their friend. So that increases their sense of, hey, I gave you something, and that's part of being friends. So you've sort of given them a reward, but it's a reward to hand to somebody else. And the person who was referred, even though they got a mercenary benefit, it doesn't feel so mercenary because it was handed to them by their friend, and then they come to you. Those rewards have been seen to be very, very effective. So just think about that. What little benefit might you be able to provide to a new client, but you only make that available through your existing network of customers when they bring somebody in? Not bribing them to do it by saying, I'm going to give you this benefit, and if you want to hand it to somebody else, so you kind of look cool in the know, or you're taking care of your friend, I'm going to make that available to you.
That's really interesting.
And they can be just as or more powerful than the mercenary referral.